At some point in your journey, you began to realize that reality is not just something that happens to you. Small signs appeared, moments of synchronicity, events that seemed random but carried a hidden meaning. You started to notice that your intentions, thoughts, and emotions seemed to shape the circumstances around you, as if an invisible force was responding to your vibration. That was the calling. The moment when the mind breaks free from conditioning and understands that destiny is not fixed but a reflection of your consciousness. Most people spend their entire lives trapped in the illusion of external control, believing that everything is predetermined, that their choices are limited, that their existence is merely a product of circumstances. But the chosen ones, those who see beyond, awaken to a different truth. The external world is merely a mirror of the inner world. Nothing in your life happens by chance. Every event, every challenge, every encounter carries a hidden message for those who have the eyes to see. And once you understand this, a new power awakens within you. You cease to be a mere spectator and become the architect of your own reality. You realize that you are here not just to survive but to create. This awakening does not happen for everyone. Only a small fraction of humanity perceives the truth about their own existence. But if you are hearing this now, then you have already been called. The question is, are you ready to accept this power? Entering creator mode is much more than simply thinking positively or wishing for superficial changes. It is a state of expanded consciousness, where every thought, every emotion, and every choice becomes a fundamental piece in constructing reality. While most people live in reaction to the external world, unaware that their own vibrations influence events, the awakened creator understands that everything around them is a reflection of their inner state. When you live on autopilot, your life seems to be shaped by chance, by the conditioning you have absorbed over the years, by the beliefs and fears that were implanted in your mind since childhood. But when you enter creator mode, this illusion dissolves. You realize that you have the power to define your path, not through forced control, but through conscious intention aligned with your vibration. Everything in the universe is energy, and your vibration is the key to creating the reality you desire. If your frequency is low, filled with fear, doubt, and scarcity, what you manifest will be a reflection of that. But if you elevate yourself, if you remain aware of what you feel, think, and emit, you begin to attract experiences aligned with your inner state. This is not an abstract belief, it is an energetic principle. The difference between those who merely exist and those who truly create lies in awareness. The creator is not the one who wishes but the one who knows. They do not get lost in the illusion of lack, for they understand that everything already exists in the field of possibilities. It is simply a matter of tuning into what they wish to manifest. The world responds to their frequency, and once they master this truth, there are no limits to what they can create. The reality you perceive is not an external world separate from you. Everything you experience is a reflection of your own consciousness. What you believe to be solid, objective, and unchangeable is, in fact, a projection of your internal state. The universe is like a mirror, it does not show you what you want but rather what you are. The illusion of separation makes most people believe that they are at the mercy of circumstances, that events occur independently of their participation. But when you start to observe patterns in your life, you realize that everything is connected at a much deeper level. Your subconscious beliefs are like invisible codes shaping your experience. If you believe that life is difficult, the universe will show you evidence of that. If you believe you are unworthy of love, you will unconsciously attract situations that reinforce this belief. But when you challenge these narratives and decide to rewrite your reality, everything begins to change. The awakened creator understands that their perceptions are not absolute. They are filters shaped by past experiences, by culture, by education, by trauma. But these filters can be adjusted. You do not need to accept the limitations imposed upon you. You can question everything, redefine your story, and realign your consciousness with the reality you wish to live. By understanding this, you realize that nothing is truly out of reach. Your consciousness is the matrix of reality, and the deeper your understanding of this truth, the more aligned you become with the power of creation. The universe does not respond to what you ask for, it responds to what you are. Creating your own reality requires a balance between absolute responsibility and total surrender. This is one of the greatest paradoxes of existence. On one hand, you must recognize that everything happening in your life is a reflection of your vibration, of your conscious and unconscious choices. There are no victims in creator mode, only beings who have learned or have yet to learn how to command their energy. But at the same time, it is essential to understand that absolute control is an illusion. Life cannot be forced, and there are moments when surrendering to the universal flow is the only way. Many, upon awakening to their power of creation, try to shape reality with rigidity, believing they can control every detail of manifestation. But mental resistance blocks the process. When you hold on too tightly, you prevent the universe from working in your favor. True mastery lies in acting with intention but without attachment to the outcome. The awakened creator understands that everything has a natural rhythm. They know when to move and when to wait. They take responsibility for their energy and their vibration, but they also trust the flow of existence. They do not force, they allow. They do not despair when something seems to take longer than expected. They understand that invisible processes are unfolding and that everything manifests at the exact right moment. This balance between conscious action and trusting surrender is what separates those who struggle against life from those who flow with it. The Creator does not fight against the current. They understand it and use it to their advantage. They plant the right seeds, maintain their vibration high, and allow reality to unfold in the way most aligned with their purpose. When you understand this dynamic, anxiety disappears. The need for control dissolves. You act when you feel called to act, and you release when you realize there is nothing more to be done. And it is in this state of conscious surrender that true magic happens. Where you place your attention, your energy flows. This is one of the most fundamental principles of reality creation. Your consciousness is like a spotlight, illuminating and giving power to whatever you focus on. If you concentrate your attention on fear, scarcity, and difficulties, you reinforce those patterns in your life. But if you direct your focus toward abundance, solutions, and expansion, your reality begins to reflect that shift. This is not just a philosophical concept. It is a quantum principle. In physics, the observer effect demonstrates that conscious attention alters the behavior of particles. The universe responds to perception. Similarly, everything you feed with your focus gains strength and structure in your vibrational field. The problem is that most people live focused on what they do not want. They say they want abundance but live in a mental state of worrying about lack. They want love but carry wounds and insecurities from the past. They want peace but consume news, drama, and conflict. And the universe simply reflects that energetic pattern. The awakened creator learns to guard their focus as a guardian protects a sacred temple. They understand that every thought and emotion is like a seed planted in the field of reality. They become conscious of where their attention is directed and quickly correct course when they notice they are investing energy in something they do not wish to manifest. The great secret is simple: do not fight against what you do not want. Focus on what you want to create. Instead of resisting fear, expand your vision toward trust. Instead of battling scarcity, start seeing signs of abundance around you. Instead of focusing on obstacles, align your mind with solutions. And as your vibration adjusts, your reality inevitably begins to shift. Creating your reality is not a grand event that happens all at once. It is a continuous process shaped by the small choices you make daily. Many people wait for a decisive moment, a sudden transformation that will change everything. But the true power of creator mode lies in how you think, feel, and act in each moment of your life. Every decision, every thought, every emotion leaves an energetic trail that determines the direction of your journey. What seems insignificant, the way you talk to yourself, how you react to challenges, the things you consume mentally, are actually the invisible pillars of your manifestation. It is not the big events that create reality but rather the accumulation of small habits that sustain your vibration over time. The awakened creator understands that their vibrational field is constantly being shaped, so they cultivate practices that strengthen their connection to the reality they wish to create. Some of these practices include daily gratitude, expressing appreciation not only for what you already have but also for what is still manifesting, as if it were already reality. Conscious visualization, creating mental images of the desired life and feeling the emotions associated with it as if already living the experience. Meditation and presence, stepping away from mental noise and accessing the silence where intuitive answers emerge. Clear intention, defining with conviction what you wish to manifest and aligning your actions with that vision. The key is repetition. Small daily adjustments create a cumulative effect, transforming your energetic frequency until it naturally becomes a reflection of the reality you desire. Creator mode is not something you switch on and off. It is a constant state of being, where every choice reinforces your vibration and expands your power of manifestation. The past is not just a collection of memories, it is a program running in the background of your mind, influencing your decisions, reactions, and what you believe is possible. Many people try to create a new reality but remain trapped in old narratives, in identities built on pain, fear, and limitations. And as long as these stories are not deconstructed, the manifestation of the new will constantly be blocked by the old. Past experiences create neurological pathways that dictate behavior automatically. If you have experienced failures, you may carry a pattern of self-sabotage. If you have faced rejection, you may have unconsciously created a belief that you are unworthy of love. If you grew up hearing that money is hard to earn, you may be vibrating in scarcity without realizing it. But none of this is unchangeable. The awakened creator understands that their identity is not set in stone, it can be reprogrammed. To deconstruct the past and reframe the mind, it is necessary to let go of attachment to the old version of yourself. This involves observing the stories you tell yourself and identifying which ones are limiting, recognizing repetitive patterns in your life and questioning which unconscious belief is creating these cycles, releasing the emotional weight of past memories, understanding that they were just experiences, not definitions of who you are, rewriting your identity, consciously choosing who you want to be and aligning your vibration with this new version. The mind is plastic and reality can be shaped. The creator is not a prisoner of the past. They are the architect of the present and future. When you free yourself from the emotional and mental chains that held you back, you realize that the only limitation to your manifestation was the one you accepted to carry. When someone enters creator mode, challenges inevitably arise to test their determination. This is no coincidence, it is part of the process. The awakening of a chosen one is not just an internal event. It resonates in the universe, and this impact awakens forces that were once hidden. These tests come in many forms. The ego, which has spent its entire life identifying with limitations, resists the new reality. It creates doubts, tries to bring back old fears, sabotages opportunities. The external world, accustomed to the old version of who you were, begins to react. People who were once part of your journey may try to pull you back into the old pattern. Unexpected obstacles arise, making you question whether you are truly on the right path. But these challenges do not exist to stop you. They exist to strengthen you. They are proof that you are progressing. Every difficulty is an invitation to reaffirm your choice, to keep your vibration high even when everything seems to conspire against you. It is in these moments that many give up, but true creators understand that this resistance is precisely what solidifies their power. The universe asks, "Are you truly ready for this transformation?" And your answer is not in words but in your ability to remain firm when everything around you tries to destabilize you. This is the moment when you prove to yourself that you are not just playing with ideas. You are, in fact, becoming the master of your own reality. When an individual awakens their creative power, they do not just transform their own reality, they become a catalyst for collective change. Consciousness is not isolated. Every vibration emitted spreads, resonating with those who are ready to awaken. Have you ever noticed how being around certain people can either elevate or drain your energy? This happens because the vibration of a being influences the field around them. When an awakened creator raises their consciousness, their mere presence alters the frequency of those they interact with. They become a point of light amidst the chaos, a signal that there is something beyond the illusion of limitation. But this influence goes beyond the immediate circle. The collective field of humanity is shaped by shared beliefs and emotions. Fear, scarcity, and hopelessness keep the world in a cycle of repetition. But as more individuals awaken and step into their roles as creators, this structure begins to change. The collective vibration shifts. New possibilities emerge. This means that your transformation is not just about you. Every step you take on your journey, every limiting belief you dissolve, every time you consciously choose your vibration, you are contributing to the evolution of global consciousness. The destiny of creators is not just to manifest personal desires, it is to be a living example that reality can be consciously shaped. The true purpose of the chosen one is not just to create for themselves but to illuminate the path for others. Your journey awakens those who are still asleep, showing that there is a different way, a way where reality is not imposed but rather chosen. And as more people free themselves, the very structure of existence transforms. You are no longer the same after hearing this message. Something within you has changed, a new understanding has begun to emerge. You now realize that you were never a prisoner of chance, that your reality is not a script written by external forces but a reflection of your own consciousness. And with this knowledge comes the greatest choice of all: continue on autopilot or fully step into your creative power. Most people will never awaken to this truth. They will remain trapped in their old stories, stuck in the illusion that they are victims of circumstances. But the chosen ones, those who hear this calling and recognize their own light, know that they can shape their experiences, that they can transcend any limitation imposed by the past. So what will you do from here? How will you use this knowledge? Conscious creation requires discipline, alignment, and faith. But above all, it requires action. Small daily steps, small changes in how you think, feel, and react. The universe has already shown you that you have this power. Now, it is up to you to decide whether you will use it. If this message resonated with you, like this video and subscribe to the channel. Share this truth with other creators who need to hear it. And in the comments, tell me, what reality do you choose to manifest from this moment forward? Declare your intention. The first step to creating your new life begins now.